Hi guys. I used to be one of those girls who would spend 45 minutes to an hour doing a blowout, and sometimes I would even do this multiple times a week until I found this heatless blowout method, and I swear not only does it look better than the blowouts I was doing, but it's helped me be able to grow my hair a lot longer because my hair has been so much healthier, and it's also quicker. And oh my god, I can't even explain like how comfy this method is to sleep on. The thing about it that's so nice is that all of the wrapping is like up on top of your head, so no matter if you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper or whatever, it's gonna be like completely out of the way. And it's also gonna bring all of your hair up like this, so that way when you wake up, it's gonna be working against gravity and it's gonna have so much volume. It's low-key a little too good to be true. But I just knew I had to share with you guys because it's changed the game for me. I can sleep in longer because of it. I seriously just love it so much. So let's get into it. I use these curling rods that I got on Amazon, and I'll have them linked down below. I know for a lot of other heatless curl methods, you can sub it out for like a bathrobe or socks, and for this one you definitely can. But I'm gonna be honest, I do find it a lot more comfortable to use these. But like, try it out and whatever works for you. I also feel like with these I can get like 2-3 days out of the blowout, but with the socks I feel like it's kind of one of those things that'll maybe last like a day, start looking a little bit different after you're like out in the wind, you know what I mean? So I do really recommend these. The nice thing about it, unlike other heatless curlers, is they just lock in place. It's gonna sit up on your head and it's not gonna move at all. So yeah, I really recommend. Also, a lot of people asked if I do this on wet or dry hair. I do this either on the night that I wash my hair once it's fully dry, or sometimes to make sure that it's like really fully dry, I'll do it the next day, because if you do this on hair that's wet, it's not gonna hold a curl as well, because the part that's gonna be like wrapped up super high is gonna stay wet all night. So you're gonna unroll it, and then the bottom edges are gonna be curled because the part that was like out in the air is gonna dry, but then that top part is just gonna be wet, so it's gonna be like half straight, half curls. Not the vibe. So definitely do this on dry hair. But if you're one of those people that wants to wet it to get it to like hold a curl and stay in place, I would definitely opt for like a leave-in conditioner or even a detangler, maybe a mousse, but definitely nothing like hairspray or gel, because when you're asleep and moving around on your pillow, that's gonna create friction, so you're gonna end up getting all these little fuzzies that are gonna stick out. And then gel and hairspray is definitely gonna work and make it hold its position, but the position is not gonna be like the big swoopy curls that we know and love. So, and this method is gonna give you one of those blowouts that's gonna look very big and swoopy and Matilda Jerf and Dyson-esque and all the things. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. So let's get started. So right before, I'll use a little bit of this, which is a hourssss leave-in, and I feel like it's gonna just help the curls stay in place. And also this way, like once your curls are out, let's say you're like going to school or an event or there's like wind, this is gonna keep those curls kind of all in uniform so that they look fresh. Next, I'm gonna use some detangler. You can use whatever you like. I like to use this one by Gizu. I just started using it a couple weeks ago. It's lightweight, but it's super effective and super hydrating. Okay, now for the sections, I'm gonna use 2 sections. You could do 3 if you wanted to. I have a lot of hair. It's pretty thick and pretty long, and I've found that 2 works fine for me. So starting off, I like to go right about at the arch of my eyebrow, and I'm gonna make a separation as if I'm doing half up, half down. So I'm gonna drag all the way to the back and just separate it up. And with this underneath section, I'm just gonna separate it out of the way. And then with the top section, you're gonna flip your head over and you're gonna brush all your hair to the very front of your head. Once you have everything to the front, you're gonna take a claw clip and we're gonna secure this in place. And now this is gonna keep any layers or pieces in place so that when you're wrapping, it's so much easier. Take the first rod or sock if you're using socks and drag it all the way down, wrap up the ends, and then just pinch it in place so that you can roll up. And you want to roll as tightly as you can. Once you get to the clip and you can't roll anymore, you're going to unhook it and continue rolling until you're all the way at the top of your forehead. Then just bend it back and hook it in place like that. Okay, now I'm going to take the second section and I'm going to do the same exact thing. So flip over, take the claw clip, secure it in place. I'm just going to give the ends a quick brush. Then I'm going to take the second curler and drag all the way down. And the nice thing about this heatless process is that it basically makes you gather all of your hair at the top, so it creates a ton of volume. So if you've ever struggled in the past with heatless curls kind of looking flat either at the top or the back, this method is going to really prevent that and give you so much volume. Then we're going to hook it just like that. And that's it as far as the wrapping. If any part of this feels uncomfortable, definitely just re-wrap it because it literally takes 2 seconds. And sometimes like if you just wrap it a little bit too tight or a little too far forward and kind of tug at these pieces, so just rewrap it, then it'll be like so comfy when you sleep. And you can sleep just like this, or if you're extra like me and don't want any frizz, you can take a little silk scarf, and I'm just gonna wrap it around the part that touches the pillow. I feel very 50s whenever I do this. Now this takes about 6 to 8 hours to come into full effect, so you can either do this like right before you sleep, or if you want to speed run it and make it not heatless but still really fast and look great, you can wrap it up like this and then take a blow dryer and just heat it up very, very lightly, and then let it sit for as long as you have. Like if you have night plans or something like that, you can still do this, and then like use a blow dryer, leave it in there for like 2-3 hours, and it'll come out with very, very similar effects, which is a good little life hack to know. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. They stayed wrapped up super, super well, so I'm excited to take them out. I'm also about to go get sushi with one of my friends, so I'm in a really good mood. I'm gonna start by taking out the back one. So all you're gonna do is unhook it and then slowly unwrap it. Don't pull them out right away, just kind of slowly and carefully do it. Also, don't worry if they look a little bit out of whack right now, because once you brush through it, it's all gonna turn out just fine. Unhook the top and look at that. And then I just split it where I want my part to be. We'll go right there for now and give it a little twist. Okay, it looks a little crazy at first. I'm gonna take some hair oil to break up the curls and just smooth everything out. And then I'm just gonna kind of run a brush through it. Some days I don't even need to, and I'll just kind of run my fingers through. But I feel like today, I'm gonna brush it out a bit just to even things out. But you can already see the oil is starting to help. Oh my goodness. It's looking good. I'm just gonna brush the top kind of lightly to smooth everything out and then barely touch the ends. This trick actually blows my mind, because like with other heatless curls, I feel like I have to touch up 1 or 2 pieces. And with this one, like the front looks good from the back. I don't understand how it's real. Like I feel like it looks like I did a literal Dyson blowout. And sometimes I'll even pick out the little bangs to kind of separate a layer. But it came out so well, it doesn't even really need it. Also, this is the volume I was talking about, the way that it flips your roots, like, oh, I love it. That's literally it. It probably took me a total of maybe like 10 minutes, and it is so comfortable to sleep on. I literally didn't wake up a single time last night because of it. And everything that I used in this video is going to be linked down below on my Amazon storefront. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them and I'll answer them. Also, comment what videos you guys want to see from me, because I'm in my YouTube era. I don't know, I feel like this is like a little FaceTime call, and it's just so fun. I hope you guys love this method as much as I do, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!